Okay. Hi, everyone. Let me just check that things are connected to YouTube so that people can actually see me. Um, all right, looks like we're live. Awesome. Okay. So, hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Kelly, and today I'm doing something totally different. So you never usually see my face, and usually you're just seeing my hands and a planner in front of me. Um, but I had an idea that I'm really excited about, and hopefully you are too. And I thought, because all the videos that I make have pretty much been done already. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing in any way. Like it's just a way to like share my hobby, which is awesome. But I wanted to flex my creativity muscle a little bit without uh, necessarily having to sell anything. Um, I just wanted to do something for my channel that felt very different. And another thing kind of working in tandem with that is that I feel like all of us who are on YouTube and watch hauls and planner things, you see all the stickers and you hear about all these releases, and on Instagram, everyone's always saying like what's happening and all these releases that are happening on Fridays and all of that stuff. It can feel like a lot, and sometimes it's a lot for me as well. And so I thought it might be fun to do what I've decided to call a Saturday planner party. And this would be a weekly, sorry, I have a earbud in my ear so I don't like echo around. Um, where where was I? Oh, so Saturday Planner Party is going to be about talking about the biggest things that are happening in the planner community. And it's really just a way to look at new releases, look at things that people in the community are doing, and really have a place that has like a almost like a forum to it where I'll be looking at comments as I show you the things that I have found through the week that seem to be really big. And I will uh, be able to show you, I'll be pulling up my screen. I have some tabs open. Um, I'm going to be showing you my screen and walking you through the new releases I found. And if there is anything that you didn't see or anything additional from a specific vendor that maybe I haven't covered that you really want to see and like walk through together, I can absolutely bring that up. So I really want this to be very like community based. I feel like on Instagram, it's a lot of watching content. On YouTube, it's a lot of watching content. And then comments are kind of like secondary. And then it's really just if you want to talk directly to someone. I want this to feel more like a space where you can come on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to um, really just meet with a bunch of like-minded people and talk about like what are the big things that are happening in the planner community this week. So um, all of that to say that I am planning to do this every Saturday. Of course, if something comes up, I will let you know in advance. My understanding is that I will be getting a community tab on my YouTube channel soon. I'm just not one of the people that the feature has been rolled out to yet. Otherwise, I would have let you know about this one, but it's okay. Honestly, I see I have one person here. It's okay if no one shows up to this one because this was kind of my test run. I really just thought, there's a lot of things happening this week, so I guess I'll just start this week. I literally had this idea maybe 2, 3 days ago and got really excited about it, but I wanted to do a lot more in terms of like decorating and having a backdrop and stuff. But this honestly works perfectly for me. I like to throw myself headfirst into things and um, just like go all out for everything. And I think just making it simple and easy and just focusing on the topic that I really wanted to talk about is going to kind of be the best way to start because um, if this stream goes horribly wrong, then no one was really here to see it. Oh, and I see I have someone else now that I've said that. When this live is done, I will go back and I will add chapters so that you can skip to the section that you're most interested in. Today, the topic that I'm going to be talking about is going to be holiday releases and advent calendars. And so that's going to be the main topic that I talk about first. And then I'm going to talk about other releases that are happening this week that aren't necessarily holiday related, because there are some big things that are happening this week. And then every week I want to do a creator of the week. So this is just a way to highlight someone in the planner community who's doing their thing and just does really cool stuff and puts out really great content. Just that way we can feature more people who are making content, so you can find another content creator you're interested in. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited. I have so many tabs that I had to group them. So let me present my screen so I can show you what we're working with. Okay, so like I said, we're going to start with the Christmas collection. And the first one I'm going to do is Fox and Cactus. Now, her pre-orders did just close yesterday, unfortunately. So all of these you'll see are sold out because they were pre-ordered. They are now in printing. But I did see that her greeting cards are still in pre-order, or it looks like are ready to go. And there is the Thick Santa vinyl stickers, which I just think is hysterical. There's also a few other things that aren't necessarily, they're more like winter themed. This is, I believe, the new releases page. Oh no, it's the Christmas collection page. So these are all supposed to be Christmas related, but I do see this one is Christmas, but it looks a little more Nightmare Before Christmas. So the main things that I wanted to show you were the greeting cards at the top because I think they're so cute. So those are still available. And then next, we have Papershire Stationery, and I love the art for Papershire Stationery. They just launched their Christmas collection, and it's all sticker sheets. So I didn't see any kits, and it's pretty much this entire page worth of doodle stickers, and they're just so sweet and so cute. I do see that there are some Halloween or Samhain doodles here, and they're all kind of like winter themed, but the ones at the top are going to be your Christmassy doodle stickers, and they're just so adorable. It's going to be really hard not to spend any money on Christmas stickers this year. Okay, so the next one that we have, I did want to show you this particular post before I show you the actual site where all of this is, because I just thought that this was really cool. And just the fact that they are so cognizant of where people in the planner community are in terms of financially, because prices are going up for everything, and with the holidays around the corner, I just thought that it was really sweet of them to take into consideration that memory planning could be expensive, especially when buying decorative stickers. So let me just finish reading this post to you. I did only screenshot the first one, because the other ones, I believe, are showing the collections that are included in this. So it says, build your own kit. This year has been hard for all of us with prices going up. Memory planning could be expensive, especially when you're buying decorative stickers. My Spoiled Planner is launching build your own kits, starting with 2 collections launching during Planner Friends sale. Starting from pages from our weekly kits to journaling kits, you can now design and buy only what you need. I'm also adding our famous bottom washies as extra to purchase if you need more. So I think that's really sweet. And so they have quite a few. I'm just going to pull up. I'm just going to pull up a couple of them. So this is the Dreamy Cottage weekly kit. And I mean, look at that. It's so stunning. So the way that I believe it works is that you just choose your options instead of having to purchase the full kit. Yeah, and then you can add the extra bottom washi. So there's the Dreamy Cottage weekly kit. There is, let's see if I can make this a little bigger. Yeah, there we go. There is the Hello Gnome weekly kit, which is more like red and green. And I think those are their two like collections that are Christmassy themed as of right now. But again, they also have a journaling kit. They also do journaling pages by themselves and deco pages by themselves for each of those kits. So if you're looking for a kit that is Christmassy themed and you're looking to save a little bit of money, maybe you don't need quite as many stickers because you primarily use like a week's or something, you can just get 1 or 2 pages and save some money for the holidays. So I just thought that was really sweet. So let's move on to Simply Gilded. All right. So they still have the special pre-order pricing of $135 right now. My understanding from Simply Gilded is that they will continue to sell at the special order pricing until what they currently have at the warehouse is out of stock. And then the pre-order will continue, but at the regular pre-order price of, I think it's $210. And yeah, so it's going to be 12 days of Simply Gilded. It is an Advent. I think it's a box. I'm not quite sure. But of course, it's going to be all the beautiful Simply Gilded stuff that you usually are in love with. And it does say that there are no limits to the number of boxes you can purchase, but you are limited to 1 box per transaction. And also you can, when you check out, only check out with the pre-order item in your cart. Otherwise, the order may be canceled. So just something to keep in mind, as well as that this set is projected to start processing in late November, early December. So should be here around Christmas, but you know, obviously depending on shipping. So if you're interested in getting that box, the special pre-order pricing is still $135 as of, I believe it was yesterday, like last night. I checked on their stories and they said they still have some available at that price. So I would swoop in now if you are interested in getting it at a significantly reduced price. As well, they just released yesterday their holiday release part 1. And it's not too much. It's it looks like we have some really adorable ornaments. We have Jasper, red dressed juniper, and plaid dressed juniper, as well as two sets of washi in kind of like traditional colors in the regular bow metallic in the various millimeter widths. So it looks like you have the 5, the 10, and the, you know, the regular thick one. And it looks like they are on sale as well, and it says that there's only a few left. As well, they have the festive plaid bow bundle, which is a little different, a little bit more muted if you're looking for something like that. And they did also say that right now they are selling their Simply Gilded 2022 calendar, which obviously is this year, not next year, but they're selling it for $4. So if you're already getting something and you want to get this just to finish out the year, they had a great idea on their stories yesterday to use the paper that's inside and the, what do you call it, the patterns of that paper for future planning. Like when you plan, you can use it and it isn't like a dated portion. You can use the pages for their patterns as opposed to a calendar for very cheap. And I'm sure that they're just trying to like sell this out so that it's not in their warehouse anymore. There are a couple of other things that dropped. I will talk about them in a second because the September soiree and the Scorpio Zodiac are not holiday themed, so we will come back to Simply Gilded. So hang on to that thought for a minute. Okay, so Josephine Bow Designs, if you have heard of 12 Days of Bowmas, that is already sold out, unfortunately. So in every type of kit. They sell several different kinds of Advent, 12 days of bonus, depending on the type of planner that you use, but unfortunately they are all sold out right now. However, they do currently have some really cute kits that are holiday themed. And of course, you've got like the super bright, like kind of in your face, bold colors, as well as some more pastel-y feeling. The All Is Calm is such a sweet looking kit. And sweet, I mean like, aw, not like sweet, but so it looks like there's a little something for everyone. They are also selling some snowflake print vellum in, again, various colorways, as well as like holly and just various like Christmassy themes. And their foiling is so beautiful. If you know me, you know that my two foils that I love are gold and hollow. And I will do rose gold, which is funny because I love rose gold jewelry. But I'm actually more like, I prefer gold or hollow foil, and their hollow foil is so amazing. I just got, if you saw in one of my recent videos, I did just get my order in that I made a few months ago from Josephine Bow Designs. That is another consideration, is Josephine Bow Designs is in the UK. So I ordered no tracking because I didn't want to pay for it. And I honestly thought that it got lost. I was like, I'm just going to have to be okay with that. It'll probably find its way to me eventually, but it's going to take a while. So if you're ordering this now and you live in the United States, I live on the West Coast, so that's even farther. It may not get to you in time. So that is something you may need to consider. I did hear from someone who commented on a video of mine yesterday that their order, they live in the UK as well, and their order still took 4 weeks to get to them. So it would be something that you would want to purchase now for sure. But it is definitely worth taking a look and seeing what you like. These kits are so adorable. And yeah, I really like all the things that Josephine Bow Designs does because it's so stunning. Okay, and then the last Christmas thing I have on the list is Nikki+3 just dropped a few new kits in her Etsy store. And I will try to always go to someone's non-Etsy shop before their Etsy shop. Not only does it cost less for you, but also, I mean, I should say generally, I don't know for sure, but generally shop owners have to price things up on Etsy because they are combating all the fees that go into their shop. So generally speaking, it will mean that you are paying a little bit less because they don't have to think about those fees. And also, I just think it's better for the owner to go through their own website wherever possible. However, Nikki+3, I don't believe has her own shop. I believe it's just Etsy. I could be wrong. I may have just missed it, but I didn't see it right out the gate when I Googled it. So few new kits in various colorways. Again, everything Nikki+3 does is absolutely mind-blowingly stunning. I'm going to again zoom in to try to get you a little closer. So you have like this muted blue. All of these are kind of muted. And the only one, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, because I went to the new releases that came out yesterday. And is it this one? It might be this one. There was a specific, yes, this is it. There was a specific one with a request for like a black styled holiday-esque, oh, excuse me. What do you call it? Like a black theme holiday kit. So this is what she came up with. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And she did just, again, come out with these yesterday. As always, her kits are all stunning. She also has, each one, I believe, comes in a journaling kit as well as a standard kit, as well as a Hobonichi A5 styled kit, and they are all foiled, I believe. And then you can also just get the deco by itself. So there are plenty of options here if you are interested in looking for something that feels a little more muted, as well as if you're looking specifically for deco, they are being sold just by themselves. So those just dropped yesterday, but as you can see, a lot of people already have these in their carts, so I would act fast if that is something you are interested in getting. Okay, so that wraps up the holiday stuff that I have. If you have, hey, Kirsty, I just saw a comment. Hi. So I'm just wrapping up the holiday things that have happened this week. There's been a ton of releases, and I am going to move on to what I was saying was that I want to do a weekly live where we can all kind of come together and look at like the biggest things that are happening in the planner community this week. So that is what I'm doing here. I have just kind of gone through most of the holiday stuff. You are of course welcome to go back and watch, and I will be chaptering everything, like each category. So we started with the holiday. We're going to head on into the other things that happened this week because there was a ton of releases this week, and then we're going to end with a creator of the week. So let's head into our other tabs. Okay, so obviously one of the biggest things happening this week is that Aurastell is just released their classic daily weeks planners that come in 2 volumes. And let me get you, I want to show you what the weekly is going to look like, because obviously that's like one of the most important things, right? Here it is. Okay, so I can't make it a ton bigger, but you can see that the week is divided into little cubes. Let me see if I can actually zoom it in this way. Yeah. Oh, that's way better. Okay. So each day of the week is divided into cubes. And then, of course, there's a little this week area. And then each day of the week gets its own, like, like a full page, half a sheet. So it is also divided into 2 volumes. I don't know exactly, and I guess I could have pulled it up. I don't know exactly how, yeah, they don't have it. I don't know exactly how the 2 volumes are separated. Oh, it's right here. It's just really small. Volume 1 is December 2022 and ends June 2023. And then Volume 2 is July through December 2023. So they separated it, I assume, because it's probably going to be chunk. So it's basically half year. So that is the weeks. And then they also dropped the A6 catch-all, which is right here. And their weekly is set up a little bit differently. I forgot to mention on the weeks that the way they set up the monthly calendar, and let me just pull that back up because I should have shown you. Okay, so the way they structure the weeks, the week size monthly is a little short so that there's room on the bottom as well as the side. They also just came out with, so if you don't know, Aurastell and Annie Plans Printables made these planners together. And they are very close friends, and it's really cute to see like besties in the community. But all of their weeks classic daily planners, and I believe the A6 as well, they are all Sunday start monthlies. So what they did is Annie Plans Printables came up with a monthly Monday start that you can, it's free. It's like a converter printable. And I guess I could probably show you. So here is, I'm just trying to see, I think that's the same. Okay, so yeah, so it's like, it's a printable, but it has a Monday start and it has all of the cut lines for you, so that if you are a Monday start planner instead of a Sunday start planner, all of our non-American friends, you can get this absolutely for free in order to convert the months. So when you get your planner, it's going to be a Sunday start, but you can get this for free at the link on the week's classic page. It's in red right here, and it'll take you to Annie Plans Principles where you can get it for free. So great deal if you need that converter kit if you are a Monday Start planner. And then this is the A6. So remember, this is small, and if you are not an A6 planner, you want something a little bigger, but you don't want like a week's either, their B6 planners are dropping on Halloween, so October 31st. If you want to buy the weeks or the A6 or both and the B6, then you want to, when you place this order, in the notes, you need to write hold, I think, in all caps, because that will tell them that you also want that one, and then you won't have to pay shipping twice. They'll cancel the shipping on one, so you'll pay the shipping up front, but they will cancel one of those shipping costs so that they will send it all together to you. Okay, so it'll save you a little bit of money. Okay. And like, I don't want to sound like I have all the trade secrets or anything. Really, all of this is just what I have seen on like Instagram stories and things like that, just from looking at social media. But the reason that I'm bringing all of this together is I feel like there's not really like one place where you can just see all of that. You have to kind of make sure you watch every story and watch all of this stuff. So I just thought it would be fun to kind of bring it all together, especially when people are planning for the holidays, to kind of put it all together to make it simple to find. Okay, next up, with these releases, they also released the Zippy Perfect Fit cover, and these are zippered pouches for your planners. I believe, yeah, they're not all croc, and there are some that have a scallop. I did see on Aura Estelle's Instagram that each pouch, like each color pouch, is either scalloped or not scalloped. So if you get I think this one said it was, yeah, if you get coffee colored, a coffee colored pouch, it's going to be this scallop right here. But if you get, say, this mustard croc, it will not come with a scallop. Like, there's no option to choose like a scallop croc or a non-scallop croc. It just depends on the color that you order. So basically what you see is what you get. And it looks like the Love at First Sight pink croc will not. The black will have scallop, red will have scallop, blue will not, and the coffee will have scallop. And that's for the week size. There is also the zippy pouch for, or the zippy cover for the A6, and I believe it is the exact same. So coffee you get scallop, black you don't, black you get scallop, blue you don't, poison apple you do, excuse me, pink croc you do not, mustard croc you do not, and they also added an additional color to the A6, which is their like tried and true very light pink, and that will come with the scallop. So I imagine they're probably going to come out with a B6 version of this when they launch the B6 on October 31st. If you are interested in that, but I do not know that for sure. That is not something that I saw online. I imagine we will hear more as it gets closer. Okay, so now that we have talked at length about Aura Estelle, let's move on. So the next thing that just dropped yesterday is Lauren Phelps Designs just launched their new covers and pencil boards in the Elegant Peony design. So this is their collection, and this is what it will look like on the cover. So if you want a beautiful peony on your cover for, as you can see, it has a B6 Daily Classic which is not their 2023. I don't believe. I think this is an older one. It shows like perfectly on that black that they have in their shop, or like a B6 Stalogy, like it would work absolutely perfectly. So it comes in an A5, a B6, an A6, a Weeks, and a standard, which I believe is like the Traveler's Notebook standard size. So it's very cute. It just launched yesterday. You can also get this on Etsy. It will be more expensive. It is priced up. That is something that I noticed when I bought my my first ever Lauren Phelps design cover. I just got a clear one for my B6. They are more expensive on Etsy to offset some of those extra fees that Etsy piles on. So there is a cover, and there is also a pencil board, like a writing board, and it does have that peony. It does also have a ruler, and I'm actually not quite sure what these are on the bottom, but it does also have a scallop top, which is really cute. And so the cover is 17, at least for an A5, I guess I should have looked. The writing board is 10, so that comes out to 27, but if you get them together, you can get $1 off, so they'll be 26, and that's USD. All of this is USD, of course, because that's where I live. So there is that. Okay, so I said we would come back to subscription extras, the things that are not holiday themed for Simply Gilded. What this says. Lineup. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, good to know. And for anyone rewatching, I've kind of talked at length. I meant those little boxes that were at the bottom of the drawing pencil board. Okay, so the Simply Gilded, every month, if you live under a planner rock and you do not know, she does a monthly box, and anything extra that wasn't pre-ordered comes out as subscription extras from previous kits. So this is the September soiree. Let me open. Ooh. Okay, so it is it does come in the full box for $40. This is all the washi that you get. It does also come with stickers and a pen. All of the usual subscription box stuff that comes with Simply Gilded, you're going to find in this box. It does also say on here, you get a foiled journaling card. So, I mean, it's just stunning. If you've been keeping an eye on Simply Gilded stories, you've seen all of the like drool-worthy stories she's been posting about this. It's not something that I'm going to get, but I want it so bad. And maybe I will get like just a couple washi, because like this peacock washi right here, you can't see if I hover over it, but it's like, look at those feathers. Those are gorgeous. And like I'm a sucker for floral, and even like the bow. The blue is so vibrant and so, oh my gosh, look at that one. Yeah, I'm a total sucker for this, and like I really love how she was able to pull off such vibrant blues without being like extreme. Yeah, it's just absolute perfection. They really know what they're doing over at Simply Gilded. The other thing, and I thought I had a tab open for it, but I guess I don't. Let's see. It's the Scorpio washi, and I don't know why my internet's suddenly going so slow. So there is like the bigger pictures of the September soiree. And then, let's see. Obviously, they do have holiday shop, which I think I mentioned already. Yeah, I don't know where it went. I thought I had it open, but they do also, if you are interested in Zodiac washi, they do offer that. Yeah, and I don't know why I don't know why the tab isn't up. So I won't go looking for it right now, but if you are interested in, if you are a Scorpio and you're interested in getting Scorpio washi, it is up in the shop right now. I believe it is a subscription extra, but I'm not positive. You can also check their Instagram because I know they've been posting about it. Okay, so this one's just a simple little, and I probably should have pulled it up on Etsy, but Fox and Pip just came out with, I believe it's their first journaling stickers. And I love Fox and Pip. I think they're so cute. I love the very like minimal feel that they have. And I really like what she did here because, and let me, I'm just gonna pull it up. Fox and Pip. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I made I made it so big. Okay, so I think, yeah, so each one is offered in two ways. So there's a drawn style, which is like the filled in colors, and there's the sketch way, which still has colors, but they're a lot sketchier. I guess is the best way to put it. You can see the difference between these two. I think it's a very interesting concept that she's playing with, to come up with two different styles of the same kit. Like it's a really great way to offer like subtle differences without having to recreate the wheel. And I think, yeah, I just think that they're so cute. I've looked through them, like they have this natural beauty one that's adorable. And also like coffee shop, to all the planners I've loved before. It's Magic Secret Garden. Like she has kind of like tried to cover a range of journaling type stickers. And I think they're so sweet. I just, again, I love everything that Fox and Pip does. I want all of them. Will I get them? No, but that's why I started this, because I need someone to talk to about this. So yeah, there's a ton to look through. And let me see pricing wise. So let's say we want the drawn style. And so it is offered in clear matte or white matte. That is important. $4, easy peasy. So that is all I really need to say about Fox and Pip, but yeah, so cute. Ugh. And I believe that these are freebies that will be going in with them. I shouldn't say since I don't know, but like those are usually the size, like let me see if I can pull it up. I keep all my freebies in a little box. Like all of her freebies come on small. Ooh, it's trying to focus on my face. There we go. Come on the small rectangles. So I imagine that those are freebies, but I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, so if I just read it, I've also got a new freebie that comes in 3 colorways. Will be chosen at random. Oh, and most importantly, free shipping. So there you go. All right, so this is another one that has just popped up on my radar recently. They did just release these, and I thought I would show them to you because they're frankly adorable. And like a really cool idea. I know I've seen these before around, but I just thought it would be cool to look at. So I'll show you what a bundle looks like so you see what each size looks like. It's taking a second. Okay, so let's zoom you in. If it'll let me. I don't know that it's letting me. So basically what it is it's boxes. Oh, whoa, it just took a second to catch up. It's boxes, but it comes in a washi roll. So this is what it would look like on a planner. So it's just various sized boxes on a washi roll. So if there's like one in particular that you really like, you could get a whole bundle, or you could just get like a couple. And this is great also for like if you use something like a B6 Stalogy, like this would be perfect because you don't necessarily need need a full kit all the time. Maybe you just need a box to notate that you have an appointment somewhere or something like that. So these are so cute. Let's go back and just take a peek at what the other ones are, because this is the new release page. So you see there's this more like Halloween-y type. I say Halloween-y. It's called Dark Nebula. It's very space witchy vibes. You can also get, I guess there are 4 collections, so I assume all 4 collections. This one is called Pastel Rainbow, and the bundle is out of stock, but you can still get the regulars. And then this is a this is a Prism collection that is not sold out. And it looks like they also sell these really cute like memo pads, which you see up here in the corner. So you could technically buy like all like the bundle of washi and then like the sticker sheet and the memo pad, and then you could plan the exact same way as long as you want. So I just thought that was a really cool idea. I know I've seen them before, but it's a very cute concept, and I just thought that would be really fun to share. So the last thing that I thought I would touch on, and I saved this one for the last because it is a bigger business. Not that they're not a small business per se, but I guess the way I kind of differentiate is totally arbitrary, honestly. But you know, Moxie Life does, I feel, sit higher with like Erin Condren, Happy Planner, things like that. So that is why I saved it for last. They literally just released their 2023 collection, and it says that orders will begin shipping on November 10th. And then right now, if you are interested in getting a Moxie Life planner, goal setting planner, the like quarterly journals for goal setting, things like that, they are currently giving you a free 2022 year-end reflection notebook with your purchase. There is, let's see if I don't know if I saved it. Oh, I did. Let me drag this into my window over here. Okay, so I did just see this from Plans with Jay. And they went to buy their Moxie Life order, and shipping for them was $32, and they said that they were only buying 4th and A5 goal setting notebooks. So something to keep in mind is shipping may be expensive for these, which, I mean, it looks like that's like more than half of her subtotal, so that's wild to me. But I did want to just make you aware. Things like that are generally a deal breaker for me. So before you go investing all this time trying to find like a really cool Moxie Life planner, because again, I'm sure you all know this, you don't just pick the first planner you see. You have to look at all of them and make sure that it's the right one, because it's got to stick with you for a year, right? So, okay. So that is that, especially because you are spending like a significant amount of money on these planners. Like, I just think it's worth noting before you also invest your time. So that is all for my weekly finds, holiday and non-holiday. And the last thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to choose a creator of the week. Oh, and you can see because I hovered over it who it is already. But I chose Anna Jolene, and that's because I have seen her around. I found her on YouTube originally. I've seen her on Instagram. Everything she does is so cloud pink, like beautiful. Like, she knows her brand, and she is very comfortable with her niche and like the kind of planning that she does. Her look is so cohesive, and I am all about it. She does have a Shopify and an Etsy, so you can order from both. I believe you do get, again, a discount if you go through her Shopify. One of the reasons that I am highlighting her this week, though, is that her birthday was 3 days ago. Don't quote me on that. And right now she is doing a little sale for her birthday for 15% off her shop. And I just thought it would be cool if you are looking to purchase something and she is in your niche and like you love what she does and you just didn't hear that it was her birthday, like you've had your finger like over the buy now button or anything like that. I thought I would just put that out there because it was just her birthday. I just thought that would be really sweet. And I'll just show you a few things that she has done. She does do a lot of journaling kits, and she is very like all about the florals. And she's very like almost like muted pastel-y. Like you can see it in this kit. And it's very I don't know how to explain it. I just really like everything that she does. And her videos are so relaxing to watch. She is also a romance author, which I think is so cool that like she's like, I'm a romance author and also I like to plan. So I'm going to talk to you about these things that I like. I just think that her stuff is really cool. So that is our creator of the week, Angeline. Congratulations on this award that you probably will never see, but so yeah, that is everything that I have for you this week. And I will go ahead and pull this down. So if you have any questions at all, I would love to hear from you. Is there anything that you saw this week? Is there anything you would like me to talk about next week? I would love to hear from you. You can leave a comment down below. You can send me a message over on Instagram. I did just change my handle recently. While thinking about this whole like wanting to make this like a regular thing that I do. So it is now Kelly.does. And I did update the link in my YouTube info page in case you want to head over there. So I will definitely keep an eye out for anything that you want to see. And I will also be looking throughout the week at new releases that are coming out. If you have any questions, if you just want to chat, like come and find me on Instagram, find me in the comments. Like I would love to chat with you. Thank you so much for hanging out today. This was so fun. It was so fun. I forgot that I brought coffee with me. So I'm going to go drink this and enjoy the rest of my weekend. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend wherever you are in the world. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.